Hi, I'm Erica with Crafts Direct, and today I want to show you one of my favorite projects that we've come up with recently. It uses one of my favorite paper lines. It's called Hello Today, and it's just a fun little way to decorate a plaque. So I took one of my favorite pictures, a couple different embellishments, and put this palette together. So let me show you how to make it. We are going to start this project by cutting our black and white piece of paper. So I cut one 7-inch strip, and then I cut that down into 1 5/8 inch pieces. Next, you're going to take the June piece of paper and cut apart all the different shapes. So we want the June rectangle and the Fun rectangle. We are going to use the June rectangle as a background for our photo, so we need to trim our photo down so it fits nicely. So we want it to be 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. Next, we're going to take that Fun piece and create the banner shape at the bottom. First, we want to find the middle underneath the U letter, and then we are going to draw a line from the corner of each side to that middle piece, and then we'll cut that out. Next up, we're cutting apart the Living Our Best Life piece and the June calendar piece. We want to line up both of the pieces because we are going to cut around the shape that the June piece is, but we want it cut out on our yellow piece. So first I'm going to staple it all together to keep it in place and then start cutting around. Next, we are going to find the piece of paper with the camera, and we're going to cut that cute little heart out of that piece. We are going to use the Good Stuff rectangle as a mat behind our Fun banner, and here you notice are the same size, so we need to trim a little off on each side of the Fun piece. We're also going to trim a little bit off the top just to make it fit on that yellow background a little bit better. Now we're going to take a scissors and we are going to cut out that same bunting shape and set that all aside. We're going to go back and grab that June piece we cut out before and use it to add a little extra color. We're going to trim down our yellow Living Our Best Life section and line it up with our June piece. We're going to use a little bit of glue to adhere that Living Your Best Life piece to the June tab, lining them up nicely. Now we get to start assembling everything. So we are going to use the glue runner to adhere all of the background black and white pieces to the board. Once you get to the top of the board, we are going to have to remove the jute from the board. We're going to line up that piece, take a pencil, mark where the holes are, flip it over, and then take a hole punch and punch out those holes. Then we're ready to put glue on the back and adhere it to the board. We're going to keep using our glue runner to adhere the project together. So here we're taking that photo and putting it on that blue matte background. Now we're going to take that cute tab we created before, put glue just on the top, and then stick it in between the photo and the background. We are going to grab that A Few of My Favorites piece we cut apart earlier, flip it over, and we are going to replace that black and white angled piece with the fun blue polka dotted piece. So here I am just marking where the black polka dot started, drawing a line to connect the two, and then I'm going to cut that piece apart and adhere it over the black and white polka dotted section of this little banner. Then we can take the Fun piece, flip it over, adhere some glue to the back, and put it all together. We are going to start assembling the entire project starting with this little heart. So we're going to take a 3D foam square, put it on the back of the heart, peel the tab off the back, and stick it down on the photo. Then we're going to take those same 3D foam squares and put them on the Fun banner. You'll notice when I'm putting these squares down, I'm avoiding the entire left side there, because once we flip it over, that's the part that's going to overlay the photo. Before we adhere this banner to the board, we are going to glue down the photo. So we're going to use a glue runner and then flip it over and stick it to the board. Now we get to take the Fun banner, peel off all those little tabs, and then stick it down to the board. And the last thing we're going to do is replace that jute cording with some black jute, put it through the holes of the project, and tie it in the back. Thanks for joining me with this project. You can find all the supplies that I used to make it at craftsdirect.com and just jump over to the projects page.